Ladies and gentlemen, it's Bongani Shiba again of Walk Tall with Shiba, the podcast that seeks to inspire and motivate others by telling them how others live their stories. Today I'm sitting with a young lady who has just broken into the entertainment industry and is a hard worker that is pushing all boundaries and all lines to be successful with her passion, an R&B artist from Gamanzini.
Yes, Fairview to be specific.
Fairview to be specific. I'm sitting with none other than Zoe Genesis. Zoe, hi.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I am okay. How are you doing?
I'm great. I almost said my default response. Not good for radio. Tell me a little bit about yourself, your background, your present ground, and maybe a little bit of your future ground.
Wow, that is the most interesting question, present and future. Anyways, my background, I am a 21-year-old female who is of mixed nationality. My father is Zambian and my mom is Swazi. I was born in Swaziland and feeling inside because I've been here all my life. So my background sort of shapes who I am today.
21-year-old Liswati who... So Genesis is not your surname?
Genesis is not my surname. My surname is Nonde.
Nonde. That's the Zambian.
That's the Zambian surname.
Perfect. Kubeka.
So, yeah, that's a good clarity because someone called my brother Joshua Genesis and he was like, hola. Yeah, but my past sort of has shaped who I am today. My past features a lot of hardship, a lot of... I don't want to put it in a way that seems like I'm complaining because I am grateful for it.
There you go. Then you're not complaining. You're grateful.
I'm grateful for it. But my past is a past that has pushed me to be a hard worker, has pushed me to be a conscious person, has pushed me to pause.
I can see that your yeah, no, it's not pushing you to pause. I'm pausing you.
Yeah.
I can see that you're passionate about your past.
Yeah.
I have 12 minutes to get all of you to these people.
Okay.
So, what's your present?
My present is... I feel like I'm at a point where I am embracing who I am. My present is...
Can you tell me who you are presently?
Presently, I am a more confident girl.
All right. Not not the adjectives.
Yeah.
Who is Zoe Genesis?
Zoe Genesis is...
I'm just trying to figure out who would say
Yeah,
Thank you, Mosaic.
Okay. Specifics.
We do have Mosaic in studio, ladies and gentlemen.
Featuring?
Yes.
Okay, Zoe Genesis is a musician who is a part-time student and also holds a part-time job.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
And all of that has come together to give me the confident, hardworking from a past that decided or pushed you in this direction.
Yeah.
Now, what is your future like?
My future is...
Even if
more
it's just
about
a snippet.
me.
Yeah.
I feel like all my life and in my present, I have given out so much to everyone else around me. And I am anticipating a future where I am more about me. What do I want? What do I desire?
So Zoe Nyalo is a singer.
Yeah.
What is Zoe?
Still a singer.
But at what level?
At a level where she has broken so many boundaries. First in my current country, Eswatini. And everywhere else.
Zoe, tell me something. Who or what inspires you?
Let's tackle the who first.
Okay.
My mother.
Okay.
And the what is my past, which both intertwine in a way. With the past that I have, I feel like my mother is the only reason why I got through it and I didn't have a major fall in the way.
Okay.
There was a point in time where I did fall, but she was there.
So your mother inspires you how?
My mother has...
Her life, her words, her work?
Her life, yes. But it's her love, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I'm a tiny girl. I'll just give a scenario. I'm a tiny girl, and when I was a child, that was what made me stand out or be excluded from the crowd. But I don't recall ever feeling like I'm less human just because I'm tiny, because of what she would say. Do you know how many girls want to be your size? Do you know how cute you are because you're this tiny? So it's how much she loved me in me being tiny that made me feel like, you know what, sometimes what someone else feels is something weird with me doesn't make me less of a person.
So I was actually planning to ask you, can you draw from a time when you were feeling a bit down or out and you had to draw inspiration from your mom, but you've just given me that example of being tiny and not liking that you're tiny, but your mom kind of pushing you in the direction of being positive about your physical appearance. Perfect. All right. So tell me, what is the one thing that people mostly wrongly assume about you?
That I am a snob or unapproachable. Let's use unapproachable. I don't like it's. I've been hearing it for the past 2 years.
Why do you think it's so?
Apparently, I have an unapproachable face when I am alone, and
when you're alone, you have an unapproachable face.
Yes,
and
but
people can't approach you.
Yes,
because there's nobody there.
Yeah. No. Let me explain it. There's a difference. A good example is Mosaic.
Right.
He has the most approachable face.
Most approachable face?
Yes. Like I've seen him chilling alone or walking alone. He has this welcoming face. Apparently don't have it.
Okay, so how do you fix it? Like how do you set people straight? Or what is your reaction to it?
My reaction is, do I react to it? No.
Okay, so you keep the unapproachable face.
No, I think it's reflex for me because it's a protection more than anything.
I see.
Yeah, but I've always had a scenario where people actually get to approach me or I approach them, and then it's a matter of actually not that bad.
Most people aren't actually. It's either yeah, papa or utvalile, but once you get to meet them,
you then get the true story.
Yeah.
So
okay, so if you were to get rid of one thing in the world, what would it be?
The lack of.
That means it's not there already. If you say the lack.
Okay, no, wait. I don't know how to put it, but it's something that has been speaking to me most recently.
Okay.
I won't answer the question. But I just feel like...
You haven't been answering the questions. It's okay.
I'm anticipating a world where... The word, but it has to be there though.
Anticipating.
Yes, where we are more real with each other.
Uh-huh.
I'm seeing a pattern of... It's really normal and a norm to not be genuine, not be truthful, especially with the people we claim to be for or to love.
Mm-hmm.
And
so if you were to get rid of something, it would get rid of fakeness. Is that a word? Fakeness.
Yes, but I feel like that's lighter.
Okay.
You know, because I'm seeing fakeness as I could be fake with anybody, but I feel like it's if we could start with our circle, because that's where the poison starts.
Yeah. Backstabbing.
Not backstabbing.
You're right. You're not answering the question.
Listen, I was reading some quote that says, if we could learn to love less in words, but more in deeds and the truth. It's the truth that got me. Because you could be in a scenario where I need to sit you down and have a conversation that is hard for our relationship, because you may misinterpret it and feel like I'm not for you, but it's the truth. Okay. And I'm doing it because I love you. And we're in a
She loves me.
We're in a world where people just feel like I shouldn't be in your business. If this is where you're heading, let me let you be and not say anything about it.
Even if I can see that you're headed for a war.
And then we have so many looks of, I knew it was going to happen anyway, but you didn't tell me. And it's becoming normal amongst our circle of people that we feel are for us or we claim we love. And
you heard it here first on Walk Tall with Shiba. Zoe Genesis believes that people should be more real with each other and stop living a lie.
Yes.
Right. Thank you very much. So, tell me something. If you were to advise anyone or the listeners, share your experience or your thoughts, what would you say people need to do to be able to walk tall through all of the problems that they're having? If they were having problems, what would you say they should do to get them to stand up and walk tall again?
Top of my head, I have two things.
Good.
The first thing is, I feel like it's important to allow yourself to go through the journey of discovering who you are fully and embracing it. Because this whole, I'm interpreting walking tall as being confident to a certain level.
Yeah, walking tall basically means keeping your head high.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
like mine.
Literally.
Yes.
I feel like I will look at your life, I will listen to your story, and I'll want to imitate how you walk tall. But we aren't the same person. And if I can discover myself and who I am, then even if I'm taking advice for you, I can amend it to
fit into your box.
Exactly.
Correct.
Because what works for you won't work for me.
Correct. That is very true.
And I could think I'm walking tall like Shiba, and that's not what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to be walking tall, period, not like anyone else.
Yes.
So if you discover who you are and whatnot, then
so find yourself. Even when you're having problems, you should find yourself.
Because I feel like even when you found yourself, anything else that comes at you, you're in a better position to tackle it, because you know, in a way, you are informed. You're not in the dark way. Let's discover you first, sissy, before we help you. You know that when this comes through, this could work for me or not. And the second thing is what I was talking about before. Keep a real circle around you. Don't keep cheerleaders. Yeah.
It's good to have cheerleaders, but don't keep them around you. Is that what you're saying?
The people around you shouldn't just be cheerleaders.
Oh, okay, got it. All right, we are just 1 minute to go, and I would like to ask you these very short questions. I like one-word answers. I hardly ever get artists to actually answer with one word, but I'll try. Love is?
Truth.
Truth is?
Love.
So you keep it that way?
Yeah.
All right. You're an R&B singer, so I'm going to do this. Hip hop or house?
Hip hop.
Aha. Why?
Specifically for me, I listen to music that inspires my craft, and
it's easier to do R&B with hip hop.
Yeah.
All right. I think this question is a bit silly, but I'll ask it. Manzini or Mbabane?
Honestly, Mbabane.
Whoa.
People are going to kill me for this.
Whoa. She also is a trader, but it's fine. Last question. two last questions. Two more questions. BMW, Mercedes? BMW. And the last question is, there is no such thing as...
There is no such thing as... ugly.
There is no such thing as ugly.
Yeah.
Can you qualify that?
It's tricky because what's ugly to you is not ugly to me.
You've done very well. I think I understand completely.
Yeah, so how is it then? It's ugly to who if we're not sharing the same?
Ladies and gentlemen, I have been speaking to the lovely Miss Zoe Genesis, R&B artist from the Kingdom of Eswatini. FAVU Gamanzini. This is Bongani Shiba. This has been another episode of Walk Tall with Shiba. Have a good day.